Podtastic.
Morning, Mega Podlings. It's Crazy Joe, and I'm here with well, this would be a Mill Creek unboxing. You know, Mill Creek sends me stuff. I unbox it usually. I am not doing an unboxing. These items have already been opened because they didn't come together. They came separately. It was two separate packages, and I opened them separately. But let's talk about them. Let's show what the latest for Mill Creek available in stores now is. They've sent me two Blu-rays we're going to take a look at. The first one is the movie MacGruber. MacGruber, starring Will Forte, Kristen Wiig, Val Kilmer, and Ryan Phillippe. Whatever happened to Ryan Phillippe? Remember, he was like the big thing for 5 minutes. Then you don't see him anymore. He doesn't make a lot of movies, but he's in MacGruber. I have never seen MacGruber. MacGruber is a spin-off of a Saturday Night Live skit, which is a takeoff of MacGyver, which is odd enough because MacGyver had already been off the air for so many years by the time MacGruber came along. I know they've done now a reboot of MacGyver, but the reboot of MacGyver came after MacGruber. MacGruber's kind of in between your MacGyvers, the original and the remake. And this movie is from, if memory serves, I want to say it's from around 2010 or 2011. But I don't remember, and I don't see a copyright on here. When did you put this movie out, Universal Pictures? Well, don't quote me on this, because I could be wrong, but I want to say 2010. I want to say 2010. 2010, I found the copyright date. I was right. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I've never seen this. Never saw the skit either. I'm not really a big Saturday Night Live viewer. But I've heard this movie's pretty good, and I look forward to checking it out. And once I do, you will get another video from me, and I'll tell you what I think of MacGruber. But it's available now through Mill Creek. And check it out. Check it out. I personally think Kristen Wiig's pretty funny. Will Forte, I'm not too familiar with Will Forte. I haven't seen much with Will Forte. And this movie says he's the ultimate tool. Next up we have Ultraman Leo, the latest in the Ultraman collection that we've been getting from Mill Creek. They've been putting out a really nice set of these. And this is the latest season. It, of course, comes with the Blu-ray and the digital version, which you can redeem on Mill Creek's very own streaming service, Movie Spree. These Ultraman discs have been just a blast to watch. This is the 7th in the original series. There's kind of like two series that Mill Creek's putting out. They've got the original series, of which this is volume 7, and then they have a secondary series that is sort of the later ones, and they've been doing a wonderful job with all the Ultraman releases. This is also available in a steelbook, but this is not the steelbook that they sent me. This is the standard edition, and it's available now. Let's open this up. Let's take a look at this. Let's get through the shrink wrap here. These are really nice sets that Mill Creek puts together. So we have a slip sleeve here, and in that we get a hard case and a booklet. Check out that case there. Some of the monsters on it. Looks like there's 2 Ultramen in this series. I haven't watched this yet. You just saw me open the shrink wrap. I haven't checked this out yet. But this series, we've got 2 Ultramen, it looks like. And there's some of the monsters. I guess those are the villains. And here's the digital code for Movie Spree. And then all the discs are in there. We've got 6 discs. Now let's check out the booklet. These booklets are always really nice because they give you an episode guide, but they also, character profiles are in there. And some of the other ones had monster guides in them where we could see, oh look, Ultraman Leo Kaiju Guide. We got a guide to all the various kaijus in this particular season. So yeah, they really do, as part of the episode guide, they really do a nice job putting these together. In 1971, Sabrea Productions launched their second wave of Ultraman series with the Return of Ultraman. So you get, look, a little bit of the history of the series in there, in that booklet. And then the booklet and the hard case slide very nicely into here. Like I said, they do an excellent job in these. They look great. They're in Japanese with English subtitles. So check it out. If you're a fan of kaiju, I mean, obviously right now we just had Kong versus Godzilla, so kaiju is kind of big right now because Godzilla versus Kong was the first big box office hit post-pandemic. If you watched Godzilla versus Kong and you're like, I want more of that kind of thing, you can go out and check out these Ultraman discs. So this is the latest we've got for the month of May for our friends at Mill Creek Entertainment. Ultraman Leo, which is Series 7, MacGruber, and a few other titles. These are the titles they sent me for review, but these are not their only new releases. There's some other new releases this year that you can find wherever you pick up discs. So like I always say, if you are a fan of physical media, if you like physical media is on the decline, and the only way you're going to keep it around, is by supporting it and going out and picking up items like these. So if these interest you, Mill Creek does a great job putting their packages together, their products. They do great transfers, and they keep them, most importantly, at a very affordable price. So you can usually get these things fairly cheap wherever DVDs and Blu-rays are sold. So thanks to Mill Creek. We'll be back and we'll do reviews for some of these items, especially MacGruber. We'll be coming back to review MacGruber real soon. And until next time, guys, keep supporting that physical media and keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny Commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.